Right, welcome back to the challenge. Well, today, I'm just checking I haven't already bought one. We're going to go and buy a water tank, and I'll just double check. You know what my memory's like. I'm making this in a little bit of a rush. I cut myself rather short of time to make this, so have to excuse any more mistakes I make. Right. So we haven't got a water tank, so we'll have to go and get one. Might mean taking a loan out. As you know, this challenge is to last 2 years doing the cattle on this farm, and that's it. That don't sound much, does it? And all you got to make money is 20 cows. Now they give you a hell of a lot of milk, 20 cows. Better lift that up again. And the silage. Well, Cavalier, who's the genius behind this map, decided to cut the price you get for silage quite considerably. Yes, one day his mother and father will get married, but until then we will carry on what he's left us. So it means that you have to be very tight on everything to make any money at all. At the moment this is going well. This is going better than a run through I did on the pre-version 4 map, but Roy was kind enough to let me have. And I've done a run through of this idea just to see if it would work. Now I left everything on the tractor this time because I can't be bothered to take everything off just at the moment. That's because I'm lazy. Now the only mods I'm allowing myself is the Massey pack. Now that is vehicle mods. I have a whole load of other mods in here which help me with the general running of the game, because I prefer having them, like drive control, GPS, course play are all in here. Course play, by the way, I am not to charge for, but I have made a rule that I'm not allowed to do any other work whilst course play is running, and I really only got that for emptying the bunkers, silage bunkers. Now the only water tank we've got is this, so we need to borrow 6,000 there, and that might be 10,000 because you can't go half, so we will just go through and borrow a bit of money. Now we have got some money here. Help if I went into the right bit, and also should have went this way. Oh yeah. Now as you see, we're already 145,000 now into the whole. Oh, let's go on to that. Needn't do it this way, but I decided it looks better. I'm also fast forwarding, and I'm using a fast forwarding mod, upside downs, if you're interested, but I don't recommend it. Things can go wrong. So far I've been lucky and I haven't lost anything for using it, but if you do use it, don't fast forward past midnight. Whatever you do, either use in-game fast forwarding, which it will stop dead on, or use a skip night, which is actually the preferred method. It makes certain that everything that should be done is done. Alright, we're just going to back onto this. I'm not using things like manual attach, more realistic, although more realistic would work on this run through, just to cut the capacities of some of the equipment down. Oh yes, I told me what mods I'm allowed to use and what mods I'm using. Well, I'm using vanilla and all the official DLCs, plus the straw add-on pack. Not I'm using anything for that, and I think that's about it. And I think the only ones I'm taking stuff from really is the Modern Classics pack, because that is such a good pack, well balanced pack for what I want. This tractor is from there, and this is the only tractor really could do the job I'm asking of it, which is to be a jack of all trades, have to do everything. Now there's probably water somewhere else, but I know it's free from the river, so we're going to get it from the river, and I found I can back in and get it out from over here, which I probably wouldn't if I was using the more realistic. I think it might just struggle a bit. and it certainly would struggle if I had a tractor any weaker than this one. So we're not quite there yet. Now what we hope now, when we get in there, we don't go in too far. On. It must be there now. No. Ah, we are now. We have to be right in. Of course, I've got no handbrake on this now because I haven't got gearbox mod on. I hope I haven't gone in too far, but I have got, as well as four-wheel drive, I have got front and rear locking diffs on there, so I should be able just to pull it out. And it pulls out quite easily. I just need to jackknife it a bit just to get it on, going the right way. Right, we've got some water now for the cows, so we now go back and do those, clean the cattle out. I don't think there's any eggs to collect. I think I've already done them this morning. We'll see anyway. It will tell me on the escape menu. Now, some of the other mods I'm running is, well, seasons, of course. It wouldn't work very well without seasons, this particular challenge. It would be too easy without, basically because you'd get at least one more cut of grass a year. I'm stuck with 3 cuts. And I'm also, of course, stuck with the fact that, now this is seasons, doing, well, both of those are 3 cuts. But also stuck because grass will not keep, so I can't keep grass. So all the grass has to go. Just slow as I'm, quiet as I'm just making my way around here. All grass has to be used at once, either going as chaff into the silage bunker or straight into the feed trough, and what they don't have gets lost. It's as simple as that. And I think I have got to go and cut a little bit of grass to feed the cattle. Now, grazing mod would make this a lot easier. Of course it would. Grazing mod would make this very easy because I wouldn't have to cut grass for was it 9 months a year? Are we for it? Just. Yeah. Get out and just shut the gate again. We don't want Bessie here to escape. I think that one's called Bessie. Get in the right place for the gate. That's got it. Oh, that one over there, that's one of the brown and white ones. That's all I remember. Try not to run any out down. So I'm in here. I'm going to leave the water tank in here because it'll just be me now bring the tractor in, connecting up and tipping. Oh, out of the way, Daisy. That one has to be Daisy. I don't see a bit many more of that colour. I hope you all name your cow. Let's get back onto the trigger. Shut, I'm not going to say shut your eyes because we're going to, that's it, that's done. So we'll drop that off and get out of here before the cat, before we see the cow walk straight through the solid tank. Or even worse, a solid tractor. You can play this map normal, by the way, but with difficult prices. This has been played on hard mode. Is there any other? I don't think I ever played now on any other mode except for hard. But we won't be doing any other crops except silage and cattle, basically. Alright, now we need to go and now we've done the water. I could have probably left it another couple of days before I went to get the water tank. And thinking about it might have been wise too, but me and wise do not go together. I'm not Morecambe. If you're not British or study British comedy acts of the 60s and 70s, you won't know what the hell I'm talking about there. I'm talking about Eric Bartholomew and Ernest Wiseman, to give them their correct names, also known as Morecambe and Wise. Well, they were. I think they're both dead now. Ernie died a relatively short time ago, about a year ago, maybe two. Eric died on stage, as all the best actors and comedians are meant to. Yes, I've got several interesting. British comedy is one of them. I think we might be empty here anyway, but we'll just run it through. If we're not too high now, well, looks like we've got it. Well, don't hit the gate at the end, oh, we missed some here. Let's drop it down a bit more. Try and get these ones here. Yeah, it looks like we've got it all now. They're clean. Soon want some straw in here. You know, if I was playing off screen, straw would be easy. I've got some straw bales and hay bales up top and some silage. I think I used all silage up. That's all the all we got is hay and straw up top. That's because Roy is always very kind. When he gives you cattle, he normally gives you some bales to go with it, so you got enough to keep them alive for a week or two, well, actually a season. Now we see the another bit of hard worked equipment is the Euroboss. This tractor in the Euroboss I used a lot now. Have a look, see if it is clean now. Well, it's clean anyway, near enough. Yeah, we got some grass and some par food. We'll get some par food first. I'm going to have to remove the front forks to get the grass. And we will have a quick look, see how this silage is doing. It shouldn't be ready quite yet. Let's see if it'll tell me. No, it ain't going to be long. It's 87% tomorrow. The next episode, I think we're going to be doing silage. This one, I think I might indicate it's going to be quite a short one. And for those making up jokes of your own, stop it. This is not that sort of channel. But it's a channel where I crash a lot. And just because I'm a bit late getting this thing set up, I didn't set my wheel up, so I'm having to do this all by, I think that'll do. Let's see what we've got. We got a full load. This is one of 3 places I've got TMR. Once that's gone, the cattle will not have TMR anymore. Unless there's a miracle we've made a lot of money, and I can't see that happening somehow. I'm putting everything into this outside trough because it's the easiest one to get to. Especially with a front loader. The other one is a little bit of a pain to get yourself square onto the trough and such like. Let's see how we're doing now. 2 more, I think. Shall we fill it right up? You know what we've got in the way of time? Yes, we might well only 15 minutes. We're halfway through, roughly. And once we've done this, we've got nothing else much to do except to fast forward time. Oh, and of course, there's some grass to cut yet, so mustn't forget the grass to cut. So we've got another load. I think we will just do with the two. I think we spend too much time getting more down. And on we get ourselves caught on the stuff was in the doorway, and we really will have to clean some of this out. For some reason, as you must all know full well, the tip anywhere command does make rather awkward heaps to get any bit of equipment over. The slightest bit on the ground seems to stop a lot of tractors from getting over it. Right, let's get this done, and we're going to get the front fork. We'll put the mower on the front, and we're going to get a bit of. We're going to get a little bit. Yeah, let's do a little bit of grass. Only want about 1,000 litres or so. We're not going to want a lot. Now, one thing I've got to watch out for on this tractor, although I think I've only done 8 hours so far, is the especially when we get to emptying the silage pit. It takes a fair while. The R's on this tractor will rocket up. I found on my last playthrough, I never actually completed, didn't find it whether I could do 2 years. I was having to maintain the tractors twice a year, 2 lots of maintenance a year. Not surprised when you think about it, take that off. That's the easy bit. As you get it off, it's the easy bit. It's putting the forks back on, which is a bit more difficult. Oh, and I just want to drop the weight off too. Just drop that off here, shall we? I will tell you, if you're an aficionado of really efficient let's plays or playthroughs where you see something new each time, this is not the series for you. This is going to be a lot of rinse and repeat as I attempt to last 2 years with the start up of 20 cattle. And most of the equipment leased. All the leased stuff is gone now. I think I actually cleared everything and re-bought everything. It was simple. It made something I had what I wanted. Now I should have went up the hill and forgot about it, so we have to go this way. This is a bit more awkward to get around. With this lot I got here. Oh, we've done it first time. Might surprise me. This is where we're going into, is the sheep meadow. Now we've got no sheep, so I can leave the gate open, and we can also pinch all their grass, and we can hit trees. Cue for the lumberjack song. I wonder, is there a just check something there? I thought that did. That don't look right. I didn't bother fold it. That goes in a lot easier. And all I want is about 1,500 litres, I would say. And what I try and do in the autumn, or will try and do in the autumn, is cut everything in here, and what we don't need in with the cattle will go towards making silage, anything to get a few more pence. We can also sell the cattle muck and instantly the slurry, but sell the slurry, it means having a slurry tanker, and we all know what size the slurry, the default vanilla slurry tanker is. Ginormous. And I think that should probably do it. Right, everything's all fair. I have 2 meadows, 11 which you can just see in the mini map, and I think it's 15. It changes from whatever version of Newbie you're playing. As Roy changes things around. This is the latest and greatest version on PCSG, naturally. As I'm not going to turn it around unless I drop the front Maro. We're going to drop the front Maro. There we go. I think we do this and we fast forward. I think we've got everything done then for the day. And I made a decision in the last episode to fast forward on screen. It's basically me being lazy. It's simpler than me doing a lot of work off screen. Some things I will be doing off screen. I don't think we're quite going to turn that, are we? No, I should have backed up from the top again. Yeah, I should have backed up from the top again. What we're going to do is go back and open this gate up. Oh, the swings. Done. The swings out. That would do. Okay, we just swing that in there. Hard over. Perhaps not. Well, the other way to do this is... Now, I seem to remember last time I got myself caught in here as well. No, you'd think even someone with my limited brain power would have sorted that out by now, wouldn't you? But you cannot do this very well. Now, I'm hoping I can swing that away from that gate towards the tractor won't go away from it. Well, you know I said I was going to fast forward when we run out of time. I think I can forget that idea. We're done. We're out at last. Now I could back up. I think I will. I'll shut this off. I'm going to forget about this. Now my lack of driving ability shows there. I think if I get dead right, I can just about swing this lot around, and I can't back up to save my life because I'm not using a dolly. Mind you, I think these Euroboss are not the easiest in the world, because I think the wheel is set quite far back, so it just swings very quickly when it starts to go. This is what I should have done first time. Drive it up here. Now we have got... I'll set this down to a slow speed and put it on cruise control to get back. Slightly cheaty, but the wrong one. I meant to hit that one. I have got one where I'm actually using more conventional equipment and farming more conventionally, and I have actually got a conveyor up to put stuff into the BGA. But what I could do was there's enough money to buy the JCB telehandler from the Modern Classics pack, but don't see I'm quite going to have enough. Right. That's it, that's full. I'm going to pull this over, as I did before. I'm going to leave this on one side. There's a good reason for leaving it on one side. It's out of the way. Now there's a good chance, but I'm going to need the front forks on the next time. So we've now done our chores for the day. So I've got no wash facility, so the equipment can't get washed, just in case someone's wondering. And why should you? I'll just wipe out the hit. This is the normal pit in here, where you, or the silo pit, you know, where you tip all your grains, but we ain't gonna be growing any grains. My original idea on this was to try sheep, but because I realised although we've made a lot of money over a short period, we wouldn't have a regular income, and that is that does help quite a bit if you have got a regular income. Somewhere in front of us is a bucket. There it is. Right. Right, I'm going to shut that off here. I'm going to get the cab. Double check we haven't got any eggs to worry about. No eggs, but no. We sold those off last time. Not a little bit they made us. So we're now going to fast forward and we'll see what tomorrow brings. And that will be the next day. Notice when I'm using this fast forward, I don't hold it. Just give it that. I don't hold it down. And the bunker's ready, so actually we could start doing a little bit of this now. We'll spend the last 3 minutes doing some of this now. We take that off. I have got a courseplay course set for that, but I will start doing it manually at first. Not until we get fed up. Now, I find on clearing the bunker it pays to spread it over 2 days. Take it out on the first day, but half, and the price by then already has tanked. And I mean, it's low. So you wait until the next day and you can normally get a reasonable price again. Now the price is low anyway. Let's not argue about that. The price is very low, and you'll see in a moment. I'll get this down to around ground level. Right, so first bucket full, under 2,000 litres, of course. This is fun getting on here. I can't see where it is, so I'll just take it as far as that goes. And I'll come out of cab and have a look. £84. I told you it was low. Well, I'm going to set this up on courseplay and I'm going to call it a day. I will run this hopefully a little way on courseplay, get some of this done. If not, you will have to put up with watching this on courseplay next time. And I also have one to muck to the BGA. I hope we will just check this, that this is actually working. Check, yeah, that will look okay. Soon find out. And this is where I find myself praying that it actually works. I turned anyway. Let's go first bucket full. Just get rid of this again. We don't want that up there. I will leave the start finish points up because they are rather handy to tell when something goes wrong. I'll get some idea what went wrong. Now you'll notice on this that will look like it's tipping just out of the silage, out of the BGA, but it's all going in there. And we are £84 again. Alright, with that, it's me saying thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, come on, I'll give you a treat. And if you haven't got any of those chocolate sweets with the coating that won't melt in your hand, just join my channel. Any comments, questions, queries, and I hate to say it, suggestions, feel free to post them in the comment section below this video. I read everyone and I try and reply to everyone. And with that, I think it's time that this old man said cheerio for now. Cheerio.